What's up out there? It's your girl, Arle Michelle, and it's the No Show with me and Nutty.
Arle, what it do?
Why is my why am I having a lag?
You having a lag? It's not lagging on my end.
You don't hear it. It's like two of me. The world can't do two of me. They
Nah, we
cannot
can't.
do two of
I
me.
don't know, man. Some folk might disagree with that. Some folk need an Arle and an Arle twin to make it all work. We'll get it. We'll get it fixed up. I don't
Yes,
see
we'll
two
get
of
it
you.
fixed. It don't
I
hit on
see.
your end. It's just on my end, which is gonna be quiet today. Y'all might want that.
Nah, we don't. We
So,
don't never want you to be quiet. I think that's almost impossible. I don't know if that's a possibility, Arle.
well, for me to be quiet,
Right. Right.
use a lie. I was shut down. The people know, but the one thing they did realize it's a problem. They're like, oh, people don't like to see me quiet. Like, why you not talking? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, I'm good.
Yeah, well, I can imagine you probably one of them people like me. If I go like stone cold, just not saying then, I'm thinking real hard, or it's something not right,
You
and
have done
and
something
I'm
and
thinking real hard.
yep. And as soon as I can exit stage left, y'all gonna see dudes be like, when I'm done, I be it's like just you're dead to me. It's the
Yeah,
Pisces in me because I'm so
well,
nice. But when I'm
right.
cutthroats. Anyway, what's up out there in Know It All Land? It's your girl, Arle Michelle, and your boy, Notty, with the No Show on this wonderful Wednesday evening. I'm in my pajamas. Y'all better be glad I ain't do this sucker from my bed because it has been a restful day because it's snowing outside. Mm, mm, mm. And I got on these warm fuzzy. I look like a pimp. I look like a pimp, but warm fuzzy jammies. I love it. I think Notty done froze, y'all. It's gonna be me in charge of the show. Now. Y'all get the ready for whatever's about to go down. Going down. So, how's everybody out there in Know It All Land? Good evening to Big Kev, Melvin Eccles. What's up? Shay Moore, Loose Neck in perpetuity side. You ain't changed your name in a while. You hold on to the what is up? Mocha Bella. Beautiful. What's up? I'm trying to see who Carrie Portis. How you doing today? Since last Wednesday, and since we didn't have a show on Monday due to the Martin Luther King holiday, Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther the King Jr. holiday, um, we didn't get to see y'all. So it feels like it's been a long time. Y'all, oh, I see Two Live Stews. Welcome, welcome. So come back, and he might not. But if he doesn't, we got a great show for you this evening. As you can see, I think Nadi came back.
Yeah, I froze up, man. You know that all
Oh,
the snow outside.
did he froze? I was talking to you and everything, and I said, Nadi's frozen. I said, that's okay, y'all. If he don't come back, I'm gonna be like Ryan is with Doug. We about to have a show. Whoa.
Right, right.
Now we're
Well, I
gonna
got
push
it.
all the right buttons, but I'm gonna get it together.
So yeah, you had to deal with that snow. I know people been dealing with that snow
I
over the
just
last
stayed
couple of
out.
days.
The one time, I think it was 2014, when Atlanta had that really bad snowmageddon is what I called it. I got stuck out there for 7.5 hours and sliding all in ditches and stuff. No, sir, I shan't do that again. So when they say it's coming, and I know we have black ice, you can't
Oh
control
yeah.
that.
No,
You
you
can't
can't
control
control
where you're
that.
going. I don't like that being in control.
What was this right here?
I
Oh,
mean,
that was me actually on Redan Road. This the one I'm talking about right here.
look at NOLA, y'all. That's Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
New
Oh,
Orleans. New Orleans got snow?
New Orleans got snow, y'all, for the first time since I think 1963.
Damn.
People, I went to school down there. Looseneck can probably attest to this from his days at Southern. People will be out there in December in their shorts, and January too. It just did not get cold. I would have my great grandmother used to tell me always dress for the season, not the weather, because you get sick. But in hard because it would be unseasonably warm down there because they're close. So it was warm
Right.
and
It's right off the Gulf of America.
Gulf of America, right? And so, God, that's too many letters. GUA.
Right.
It was, I mean, GOA. It was GOM. GOM. Anyway, it's right there at the Gulf of Mexico. Though, is he gonna make Mexico just become a state? I can't with Trump and his he to
Well,
me. Oh, he acts like he is on his show, The Apprentice, because that's what he put
oh
at the
yeah,
bottom
he
of the
is.
letter he sent to somebody to let them know they were
He
fired.
is.
Really?
Right. You're fired. You're out of here.
How can I be fired if I resign? You can't. It's like if I left it for y'all
Oh,
can't
you
fire me. I left
exactly. You know how he don't want to make it look like you quit. He gotta let it know I got the power. No,
two
you
weeks,
fired.
2 weeks before, more than
Right. I
2 weeks
know you
before.
quit 2 weeks ago, but we
I
ain't
ain't even
acknowledge it.
there. I'm not even there. I am not
Right.
even there. You're firing me, and I'm not even there. How you get? I
Right.
feel like Craig and me. How you get fired on your day off?
Right.
No, I
How,
don't care.
how
How are
you
you
get
going?
fired and you don't even work there?
That's scary. He can just send you a letter to your house. You're fired. Okay, but I already quit. But you fired though. I fired you first. No, no,
Right.
no. I quit first. There's a whole part that's important to note. Who did what first,
Right.
like chicken or the egg?
Right. Well, let's jump into the hot topic because it's a lot that went on uh
Baby.
in this past week.
Oh, I just
So
been hiding in my house. It's so much. Topics, hot topics. I need to change that. It says 5 p.m. That's when we used to do the show at 5. I need to change that.
oh yeah. It's all good.
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it with this thing.
Let's start off with because like I say, man, a lot be said about a lot. Definitely, I personally don't like when the truth is not being spoken. And so when they say Donald Trump is a racist and all this, okay, I don't really buy into that. But black people showed up and showed out at the inauguration. Let's start. And I saw your TikTok, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Soldier Boy, Nelly. Hey man, that's the who's who. Trump had them all there for the show, man. They all did their
Well,
thing.
now
What are
Snoop,
your thoughts?
you saw my thoughts.
Yeah, I saw your thoughts.
So one of the biggest things I want to say, I saw this man say, I think he was I'm not sure who he was, but he made a great point. The reason, see, they know, them people, they know that we're not gonna come together and we're not gonna stick to it for one cause or
Right.
support it. They know if they throw a sort, we won't boycott. I remember somebody telling me a story about this people, when you go into these Asian shops sometimes to get your hair, they can be real rude. They tried me one good time. I cut the monkey in that damn store indicator. They had to call the police on me. I swear to God. I
Right.
said, you best believe I will never come in here. If I come back, I'm coming with a picket sign to tell don't nobody else come in here. But what I know is all they do is have to put up a 50% off, 50% off.
Right. That's how they do
right
it.
back in there. The
Right.
reason,
That's how they do it.
this girl made a good point. She was like, the reason we were able to do some of the things we did, it wasn't because they were human and they felt bad for us. It was because we bankrupted today. But Montgomery was about to go bankrupt because for 18 months we stayed our asses off that bus. And there was a few of them who was like, I'm gonna get on that anyway. Okay.
Right.
Majority of us, we did whatever we had to do to keep you off the bus. You got to get to your place to work. You got to get to so-and-so. We did whatever. 18. You know how long that is?
We
That is
helped
a
each
year
other.
and a half.
We helped each other when we couldn't get on the bus. We still got to go to work. We understood that. So we're going to have these carpools. We're going to help each other because we know we're doing something that's going to better us down the road.
The only way you can get to these people is through their pocket. And so whenever
Right.
when they came after Black Wall Street, it was because we don't fool. We're not having to buy stuff from you. We got our own shops over here. We got our own
Right.
stuff. Oh, y'all don't want to fool with us? Oh, you got nicer stuff over here? Oh, let's burn this. And it all started with the white woman and the whistle and something. It's always a white woman involved. Them crying
Right.
white women, Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I see when I want to soccer in the eye. I'm so sick of them crying white women.
But that's how they. I'm gonna get you some of the white women in a minute. But that's how they get to us too. They get to us through our pockets. They do have black beauty supply stores that sell all the stuff.
I have a friend who owns one over here.
Right. The problem is, like you said, they'll put a 50% off, and what we'll say, well, it's cheaper. I'm already got to pay this. I got to pay my bill. I need to cut costs somewhere, and it'll be cheaper if I just go to this beauty supply store owned by these other people,
who
and that's
treats you
what
like crap.
happens.
'Cause I'm not,
Right.
and that's what we don't understand as a people. We have a huge, we don't make as much money as them, but we sure spend a hell of a lot. We don't know how to manage our money well, but we gonna spend it. That's why I used to get mad when places would charge us to come in because they say we don't tip, so they'll charge us a fee to come in. No, we gonna pack the place out. They double charge us for parking. They double charge us for all this stuff. You be like, because I've gone to white events, like going to the Fox, go to
Mm-hmm.
something, parking be like $10, $15.
Oh yeah.
Make it a black event. It's
Oh
$50 a
yeah.
park. I'm like, and we gonna
Well.
pay it too because
Oh
we're
yeah. We're
going to
gonna pay it.
support the event. We're not doing it out of like some. We
Yeah.
pay our bills. Well, most of
Yeah.
the time.
But also at the same time, there's be a lot of black people out there who run them parking lots that be price gouging against their own to make
True.
some extra
But I'm looking at
dollars.
the. I'm looking at the. That's
But
to
you're
me.
correct.
Thank you. I was about to say that's like nitpicking on the Black Lives Matter, but y'all be killing each other. I get what you're saying, but those two things can both exist at the same time, and there is a
Right.
problem with both of them. There are problems with
There's a
both of
problem.
those.
Now
And the
let
problem
me
I have with Snoop and them going and performing,
right.
which they, Nelly doubled down, sound like a dumbass, and Soldier Boy pulling out how his wad some money. Boy, go somewhere and crank the Soldier Boy and sit down somewhere. And this man made a good point, which is what I was about to say. And them people know that you pick the folks that they're not gonna. You couldn't go after, let's say, I don't know.
He could have went out whoever he wanted to. I
And
mean,
I'm sure
black people fool with Snoop. I fool with Snoop.
I love Snoop. I bought
Right.
a Snoop, the little Snoop on the Snoop. At
Right.
Christmas, I didn't buy it for myself. I bought it for the office because we didn't want the look. We trying to support. I'm
Right.
happy of how he lived his life and after he got
Right.
vindicated of that murder. We talked about that
Yeah.
recently on
Murder
the
was
Two
the
Live Stew
case.
show. Happy for him, but I don't understand.
Well,
But let me say this: as a female, we crucified Chrisette Michelle. That girl could literally not get a gig anywhere when she went and made the $750,000 they paid her to perform at one of his inaugural balls.
right.
We crucified her. Even recently, my brother was singing with her on something, and people like, "Oh, you messed with her? She went to the bottom." People still holding it. I damn energy because if not, then this looks like a thing. How Snoop get a pass? How he get a pass? How Nelly getting a pass? How Soldier in the past? How Rick Ross gets? I want the same effing energy, and I mean
Right.
that. I mean it.
Well,
I
I
mean
say
it.
this. I'm all about understanding. I understand with Snoop, Donald Trump pardoned Harry O. That's Snoop man. That's his godfather and his CEO of Death Row Records. So you scratch my back, I scratch yours. All right, Snoop had to do what he had to do. Harry O is out of prison. Soldier Boy, who don't believe that Soldier Boy needs some bread right now? I mean, Soldier Boy need the money, man. Yeah, I ain't heard no
Fine
Soldier
for the
Boy
50%
song.
off as opposed to
I
not.
ain't heard no Soldier Boy song in about 5 years.
But I'm saying, I'm Montgomery bus boycott. And
Right,
something we're gonna fall for anything. Ain't nobody got no
right,
stand for all the things I believe in. But
right.
we just done lost all more. We stopped in Gomorrah at this point. I'm reading the
I'm
Bible. Let me
saying
just tell y'all. That's
we we
what
we need we need to help Soldier Boy out. We need to put some bread in his pocket so he won't have to go get that bread. And then you
I don't.
look at Nelly. Nelly, I like his I even though I disagree, I understand where he was coming from. He said he didn't do it for the money.
But
He
what was the
did it
point?
because he said he did it because he think the presidential seat is an honor to perform in that spot. He
Okay.
said he said if the soldiers can go out there and risk their lives regardless of who's in office, they're gonna go out there and fight for this country.
I can go sing.
Who am I not to go perform for regardless of who's in office? I'm not up there for Trump. I'm up there for the seat. So
Well, let me
from
say,
that
let me just
aspect,
take that away.
I
First of
get
all,
it.
you ain't got no business putting yourself in the same sentence with someone who go fight and die. You ain't singing ain't making you die. It ain't that serious. I don't need nobody to think they do on a stage anywhere close to what you do when you got a whole AR-16 or 15 or whatever the weapon of choice is out there and you
Right,
trying to kill and not be killed. So
right.
shush it.
Right. Before Rick Ross go, man, I just heard Donald Trump had some good wings up there, man. And you know Rick Ross, he like the old wings, boy. He'll do anything with those wings. So hey, he had to get that hot lemon pepper, man, or whatever he had to do, and he's straight. But yeah, I feel you on your sentiments. But you know, I think the old guys all had reasons for doing what they had to do, and I can't really knock them too much because this right here.
Black men and white men, Protestant and Catholic, Jew and Gentile will be able to sing in the meaning of that old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank you, God Almighty. We are free at last. If you believe where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come on, put your hands together and give your great God great glory.
Now, this is Lorenzo Sewell, who's the senior pastor at the Detroit-based 180 Church. I probably have
They're
to
trying
need
to
to ask
drag
Tree.
his behind out of it and locked him out of him anyway.
I
And
need
see
to
why.
I need to ask Tree a little bit about him. I don't got the information, but you know, this inauguration happened on MLK Day, which is the first time it's been fell on MLK Day since 1997.
That's such a joke.
Again, that's the black pastor. That's the black church, the head of the black church. He up there.
He ain't the head. Wait, hold up. This man is
of
a
his
former,
church.
and I give everybody credit
Okay.
for getting their
Oh, yeah.
lives together. He is a former crackhead, drug
Okay.
dealer who is now reformed and pastoring at a
All
church
right.
where they have put him, told him don't come back over here no more. Not because of that, but because of whatever else is going on with them and their divisiveness and their own personal church. I did not look
Right.
into the reasons why. I'm just looking at what it is. And now it might be something real simple where they ain't like the way he preached that Sunday. They want to put him out. What I will say is he does not represent any pastor. And I come from a long line of black Baptist, big time Baptist pastors and play uncles and all that godparents and all that kind of stuff. That ain't representing nothing that I went to church. And that was blasphemy. If there's such a way to make it, that was just ridiculous. You talking about the height of coonery. He was and you saw how the people looking at him. They supposed to be heading their head down praying. They looking at him like, what the hell going on? What was he showboating? Showboating. The Lord didn't
All right.
show like
Right.
that.
He had the MLK impersonation and everything. He was up there doing that thing. Now
Right, right.
I saw a Christmas prayer the other day, and that pastor had a pass too. And
He
they
did.
kicked him
And
out. They kicked him out of his church too. I
They
mean,
did.
you helped him get kicked out the
I
church.
did. But that is not real. That's not my real life. That dude, that's his real life. Me, that is
Right.
people wrote this on the paper and I said the words. I just
Right.
think when you talk about, when you go back to how we used to have to entertain during slave days, let me tell you, let me be very honest. Where I sing on the weekends at high-end country clubs and big events. I sang at
Right.
Governor McMaster's, who is a Republican governor of South Carolina. We did his inauguration ball. That was one of the hardest things I had to do. A lot of times we stopped playing at plantations because you can feel the eeriness on, like you there and you just feel like your ancestors are hanging in
Right.
trees. It's horrible feeling in Charleston and backwood places. We don't even do them anymore. And that money out, and the white folks that represent us think we're being difficult, but you wouldn't ask Jewish people to perform at a place where the Holocaust something happened. So I say all that to say we have cut out money because all money ain't good money.
Right.
That man, and anytime you go and perform, and then people don't even know. When I have stood on the stage and we all one gig, we were like, we're not performing no more. We just not, we can't do this. We were all literally wanting to quit that day because it was just such a racist air. And you know, they handle you like, get over here, sing this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And drunk white folks are so very, very belligerent and they say what they mean and they mean what they say. And for them to go perform, for that man to get up there, I don't know what he thought he was. He's not gonna be able to go back to Detroit.
You don't think so?
I mean, maybe the people love it. Maybe the people love it. Maybe the people loved it.
That's why I gotta ask Tria. You know, she attend that church when she go to Detroit. I don't know what's going on, but I know he was up there. And hey, he represent MLK and he represent Donald Trump.
He did not represent
in the
MLK.
same light. I mean, he did the man's speech. Now he said
I don't
free
care
at
if you did the
last.
speech. That does not mean you represent. I could go and say same suit, just reheated. That don't mean I'm representing you. That just means I copied what you said, and I might not have copied it correctly. I'm not gonna. Y'all ain't gonna black.
Right.
It's enough people doing damage to Martin Luther King's name as it is. Let that man rest in his own peace, Jesus.
Right now, I need to ask you something about this right here. Before I play this clip, I need to ask you because I don't know. I don't know what's going on with
bull cockapoo. Because this how you get me with that.
No, I'm saying
with them ladies.
No, I don't know about relationships. I don't know what's going on in people's relationships. I usually stay out of it, and I don't watch a lot of TV. But maybe you know what's going on with Barack and Michelle. Are they split or they good?
They good.
All right. They good. Let me play them a little clip, man.
People just need something to talk about because she ain't show up.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about
it. The crowd here is getting a little more raucous as it's filling out. About 20,000 inside of the Capitol real time, and how sort of MAGA world is watching. Big boos right now, as you can imagine. I don't know if you guys can hear it over my mic, but
boy, is that striking.
Former President Obama, former President Obama, getting a resounding, as we would say in New York, a Bronx cheer.
Now,
let me tell you. Remember when 92% of the Black women voted for Kamala Harris, and I told you. So our show was right after the election, and I told you we just felt defeated. We felt like it was a slap in the face to women. We just didn't understand, and I think that's where Michelle is coming from. Now, if there's something going on with them, I don't sleep in their bed. I don't go anywhere with them. I wish they were my friends. I want to go and let them call me and be like, "Hey, Arle, what you doing? Let's go have dinner." I would love it. I would be there so fast, like they're my friends. Oh my God! But for people, I just think we're just such sheeple. We're such sheeple.
You know,
anybody say something, we just go with it.
I feel conflicted because on one hand, I'm like, damn, Michelle. I like, and I've spoken about this a lot on this show. I love Michelle Obama. I think she stands. Yeah, I've told you this plenty of times on the show. If you haven't forgot, I always praise Michelle Obama for being a strong Black woman, and I just like the things she stood for, even with the Play 60, getting people out there, these kids out there, getting them good school lunches, and getting them out there to, do PE and exercise and stay in good health. And I really liked her the most because she always stood by her man, regardless of what was going on. They talked about how in the past, her and Barack ain't always seen eye to eye, but she always stood by her man. And I was like, man, that's a good role model for sisters, just to stick by your man. Now I seen Bill come out there with Hillary, and this man got his penis sucked at the White House in the public eye. She right there. The Bushes are right there. I'm like, damn, Barack don't got a queen with him. You supposed to do everything together. Now, on one hand, I appreciate her for being a real Black woman at the situation. Like, I ain't coming, I ain't showing up. Because in 2020, what was it, 2020? Yeah, when Biden went in, when Biden went in, Trump didn't go to the inauguration. Him or his wife. Then now one
Melania wasn't even on the campaign trail. None of this time.
Well, on this time, Obama, he went, and he the only one there. Now, I asked you, had they split because
that's what the rumor mill is saying.
Because of this right here. This is at Jimmy Carter funeral. This ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, from what I understand, now, once before, she used to have to sit next to George Bush. She wasn't even have to deal with Trump. She was going to sit next to George Bush because that's how people like, what is going on with them? They so chummy. They would laugh and pass some peppermints and stuff.
Oh, yeah. They getting it on.
Right. Now she got to sit next to, that was at Mandela's funeral. Now she has to sit next to Trump. And I think she just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Yeah. Not doing it. She would have had to sit on the other side, and she would have sat between Barack and the way
Trump.
The protocol is, she would have to sit in that space between him. Yeah. There was no seat there, but they would put a seat there for her.
It don't matter.
She was like, fuck that, I'm not doing it.
But this about your man. You standing by your man.
But
so
I'm
you
not
don't
having.
go to the funeral with
I'm
your.
a black
So
woman.
you got Barack out there looking back. I'm just saying from the
I don't think it
aesthetics
makes her
of it.
look bad.
It makes them look bad. It makes black relationships look bad. This man was the president of the United States. If he can't have his queen on his side through thick and thin, then how am I gonna get? Who can expect? It just was a bad
Her
look.
husband said, "Baby, don't worry about it. I don't care what they say. You ain't got to go." That was it. Shout out to Ryan Stewart in the chat. The floater stood on business, and she said she wasn't gonna go. She wasn't gonna be there. Period.
Yeah,
That's
she
it.
stood on business and neglected made her man look
They didn't do
weak.
nothing. It didn't make
Made him look
look.
like a sucker. And then he just yakking it up with Donald Trump. They got some inside joke. Man, these folk really falling for the tail in the banana in the tailpipe, man. They really
That is
think that
not
we
what
ain't
they over there
cool.
talking
They,
about.
they
That is
really think
not.
you're a racist. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what they were talking about.
But that wasn't it.
All right, you tell me what they were
'Cause
talking about then.
You can't tell me that's what they were talking
I
about.
know. I'm
You
saying
don't
I'm
know
asking
them.
you. I know they were
That was
laughing.
probably some
I know whatever
pleasantry.
they were talking about was
Yeah,
hilarious.
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations to you on the thing. Keep it moving.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what up, man?
I-
If in fact Michelle and Barack are breaking up, that's their
Right.
business.
It is they been. I'm
I'm
just trying
sad
to get
if
the
they doing
inside
it, it's gonna
scoop.
break me down. I was sad if
I'm
Will
just
and Jada
trying
was
to-
gonna break up. What
I'm
you say?
just trying to get the inside scoop. I'm just trying to know.
We ain't gonna never get it. It's gonna show up.
Okay.
And we're gonna we either gonna be like, oh, or Michelle, and they don't at this point, they don't feel like they owe none of y'all nothing. She said already her life had been public enough. Her children went through far too much scrutiny, but she supported her husband on both of his runs. Even people tried to get her to run. She ain't for the okie doke no more.
He ain't the president no more. Screw him. He ain't the president. He ain't in the league no more. Screw him.
That's how we rolling.
He ain't making music no more. Screw him.
After the way Trump tried to come after her children and her husband, I wouldn't go either.
You can see why a lot of black men choosing to go with the white woman. Cause
I don't know over there with her. Bye. If you want to be over there with them, go on. We don't want you over there.
As soon as you lose your spot, she out. Made that man look bad. I was like, oh man, you can't make Barack look like that. Barack is like you said,
himself. He ain't gonna look bad.
You told me Barack was black excellence. This man has been it's royalty in the black community.
He is. That don't change.
Where your queen at then?
My queen she at? House. What if she got COVID and she can't come? We just not telling
I need to know.
You don't need to know nothing. Ain't your business.
She had COVID at the funeral too. That's all I'm asking.
She could be dying. And y'all over here talking. Just like when people came after Chadwick Boseman talking junk about him. Same thing.
If she's sick, she's sick.
Man had cancer. Hush.
If she got COVID, she got COVID.
I get it. I ain't saying I'm not trying to give her nothing. She could basically have.
I'm just saying it was a bad look. That's all.
Because if I go in there, I'm gonna punch that mother in the face. Now y'all want that on live TV? Because I give it to you.
I'm just saying. Look, I ain't judging Michelle. I love Michelle, but that was a bad look.
Jeff King, you push.
Right, that's a bad look. Let's
tell him he going too far. Tell him.
Remember when I told you these white women don't fool with y'all. Everybody got a handshake except for Kamala. I ain't gonna shake her hand. I'm gonna skip right by her. I'm gonna shake Biden hand. I'm gonna shake Trump hand. I'm gonna shake that Vance hand. I told you that's Carrie Underwood. I mean, I know that don't mean nothing to you, but it's just I only showed that to reiterate my point that our sisters need to know these white women don't fool with y'all.
Oh,
She showed y'all on a public stage, and this lady it just ran for the presidency of United States of America.
Well, let me just.
And you can't do her the dignity. She's the vice president of the country, and you can't do her the dignity of shaking her hand.
Let me tell you something. What we as black women realize that it's pretty much us against the world on most stages because y'all will go over there with them. And we over here stuck by ourselves trying to raise these babies and everybody else's stuff too. So I ain't never wanted I don't like white women. I'm saying it loud and proud. I do not appreciate how they managed up. It's a woman going around internet now crying because she went to the man's house in Ohio. She all crying now because they coming for her saying she racist.
Right.
She's screaming and hollering because the man at his own house.
Right. She is racist.
Who does that?
Right.
So that's the Carrie Underwood. That's the
Karen.
Carrie is a country singer, and most of those people do
Right.
not welcome us into their
Right.
places.
Right. Do you seen how they did
We
Beyonce?
made country music.
Right. You seen how
told
they did Beyonce? They didn't even want the
Absolutely. They didn't wanna
Beyonce
give
show sold more country albums than anybody sold last year, and she can't even get invited to the award show.
Absolutely.
Just terrible. And that's why Michelle, you gotta be there with Obama, because we gotta be together. We gotta unite. Because you by yourself ain't gonna be enough. And us by ourselves ain't gonna be enough. Because when you break up the family unit, you break up the tribe. We got to keep that family unit knit. I know that you don't want to be here at the funeral. I know you don't want to go to the inauguration, but I got to go. So suck it up and sacrifice for the black family to show that we are united and we move with unity. But that didn't
lady
happen.
sacrificed
It's unfortunate.
18 years for her children having to be called. You know how they came after Michelle Obama?
Okay, you know how long we've been sacrificing as a people?
I don't have to do no more. I've done all. I'm done. She said she's done.
The fight don't never stop. That's what her and Obama went up there. That was one of their messages to the whole country, especially black people. The fight never stops. Dr. King, the fight never stops. I might not make it there with you, but I can see the promised land. The fight don't stop. Even in my death, the fight don't stop. So, and my last thing on this, and this ain't even got nothing to do with black people, but this got to do with this. I just want to get your take on this. I'll play it. That's Elon.
I did some research on that. They say he swear he got Asperger's, and that was him saying his heart goes out to the people. Okay. He also posted on X that there were several other Democrats who did the same thing, and that we're just trying to start some mess. Right. So what I will say is that the Anti-Defamation League said they don't believe it was a Hitler thing. But when the Germans came to kill the Jewish people or came over there, it all started real subtly, and then
this what he was
left. So.
Right, this is probably what he was talking about. It didn't happen before, but they saying their heart goes out. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I didn't know
like it because of
I didn't know whether I should put him on the hook or not.
I think that a lot of people, unfortunately, we're not gonna see it coming. That man grew up in apartheid, South Africa. So he's used to segregationist and white supremacy, or well, I guess they're Afrikaan with a K supremacy, because people of lighter hues, I guess. So that's what he's used to. So I don't understand how a man who's not even a citizen here, we keep talking about deporting people and stuff, but he gets to run the country because he's going to be running the country.
I mean, yeah, Trump put people who he believes are smarter than him behind him, so he's gonna have a lot to say. So.
Think he's had some good breaks in life. His daddy had an emerald mine. That's where his money came from. I had to go look him up to see where he got wealth from. They say they feel like he'll meeting in the next 5 years. He'll probably be at $1 trillion, and we help him because we keep buying Teslas. I don't know why we do that, but
because you know how we do. You know how we do. Arle, come on now. You know how we do. We gonna buy the Tesla. We gonna buy the robot when he come out with the robot. We gotta have the new thing because we gotta show that we are on the up and up, and we got all this class, and we cool, and I got this and you don't. Can you get a Tesla? So it's part of status. We always trying to go for status based off their validation. So this is how all the billionaires and these trillionaires, this is how they getting rich. You look at the products they sell. We the one buying them. That's how it happens.
That is true. So I don't like what he did. Right. I didn't put too much into it because it's like if you married and you know your wife cheating. I mean, if you know that's what it is, and somebody show you a picture of them cheating, what you gonna? I can't believe that cheat. I mean, you knew what. I mean, we know what it is.
You know how it is when you see that video. You know how when they show Ray Rice hit that girl in the elevator and drag her, he had already told them folk what he did, but when they showed that picture of him dragging out the elevator, that's when he got kicked out the league. So it is what it is. About this today. This is the No Show with Arle and Notty right here on this Two Live Stools Media and Entertainment. We're gonna jump right into this doing too much, a spin-off.
Mama, you doing too much.
So Trump, as y'all know, people that I put in the doing too much categories, like you're just doing too much is self-explanatory. And here again, the president of the United States, number 47, because I just can't say his name. I just can't. I'm struggling. I'm gonna have 4 years of number 47. And his number is almost a lucky number too. But anyway, he went into office and signed buku, as they say in New Orleans and Louisiana, buku executive orders. Just a lot of them were repealing what Biden had put in. He got out of the World Health Organization. He got out of the Paris, what's it called? It's not Paris, it's a Paris Treaty. The Paris Climate Accord, which we act like we just don't understand, because literally half of the country is burning and the other half is frozen. So it's interesting. He signed so many yesterday. One of the first things he did, as we all knew, Trump issued pardons on Monday before he could even get sworn in good for some 1,500 defendants who participated in the siege on the U.S. Capitol 4 years ago, January 6th.
Right.
He pardoned the head of the Proud Boys. He got him out. He was going to serve 22 years in federal prison. He's out. He commuted the sentences of 14 other people, which one of those included the founder of the far-right Oath Keepers group. What somebody asked me a question the other day, and they were just like, how do you think law enforcement, even though they support him so, because he says he's the law and order president, but how do you pardon people who literally killed a few officers and did not have no law or no
we
order?
knew these folks was gonna get pardoned a long time ago.
I know, but how do you talk out of both sides of your neck like that? That's
Donald Trump. That's just what he
similar
do.
to what Biden did when he said, I'm not gonna pardon my son. They were like, you better, because if you don't, he gonna catch it. He is going to be a political prisoner here. But anyway, so yeah, he directed the Justice Department to dismiss pending cases that stem from the attack on the Capitol. So any cases that hadn't even been read yet, don't worry, y'all going to your house. He signed TikTok, and and them putting his name in all this stuff was just. But legally, he can't bring it back.
Well, he had influence. That's one thing Trump got. He has a huge influence. And you got to understand, I would have let them people out of jail too if I was Trump, because they rode for him. Anybody who gonna ride for you, you got to ride for them, or else I understand it. I can't be no leader.
I mean, he's sticking. You got to let them out because you said they didn't do nothing wrong. So you would definitely want them out. They were just defending the country. That's what he said. If it had been
regardless if they did wrong or right, they rode for me. I mean, that's just coming from a hood perspective. You rode for me, I got to ride for you. That's just how it go.
Another order rescinded 78 Biden-era executive action orders and presidential memoranda. A lot of, like, they making the federal workers, they were able to work from home. Y'all all got to come back in here. He said, he told y'all he was going to lower the prices on y'all groceries. And he told y'all last month, I don't think I'm able to get that done. But he did sign an order, the heads of all executive departments and agencies to deliver emergency price relief consistent with the applicable law to the American people and increase the prosperity of the American worker. That's so vague. That's nothing you can really do. That's so vague. Okay.
And Jasmine Crockett on her Twitter account, she's going to be over the next like 30 days or so. Every day she's going to break off an executive order that's being signed, that's being delivered over. So if y'all can go to Jasmine Crockett, and if you want to follow her, she's going to be breaking down these executive orders and telling you what they mean and all this kind of stuff. I'm starting out to become a big fan of Jasmine Crockett no more, because she run her mouth, but she don't get nothing done. And ain't nobody told me nothing that she got done yet, but she's a constituent for her people in whatever state she in. What have you gotten done?
She's in Texas, and I haven't looked up what she's done, but I do know as a representative, she's over there holding her line. I cannot, how government works.
Right.
I am doing what my people asked me to do. I am voting in the way. If you go and look at her voting record, I am sure you will see that she is voting in the way. Now, we don't have all the votes we need anymore, so I don't mean I'm probably going to get to do a lot of anything. But I am voting the way that my people need me to vote. So what else you want her to do, Nadi? What you want her to do?
I just want her to do something instead of running her mouth all the time, and being there and doing. I mean, she just sometimes I think. And I want to pull for Jasmine Crockett. I really do, because she's a sister and she's in the house, and she supposed to have some sort of pull. And I like what she did with Marjorie Greene.
Not supposed to have no.
She really tore Marjorie Greene up. I really appreciate that. I like it, but sometimes she just so sassy. She just remind a lot of, I hate to say it, of some of these sisters out here that just be so sassy and running your mouth. What are you doing?
First of all, she is a
That's what
very
I wanna
intelligent
know.
woman with a law
I
degree.
mean, she might be.
First of all, let's just
Just
start
because she
that.
got a law
Y'all, she
degree
ain't no
don't
just
make her
no regular
intelligent.
sister. She is a
She
black
regular. She's
female
regular.
member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
That
Incorporated.
don't make sense. She
I
regular.
don't care what you talking about right now. That girl has a whole law degree. She was
Right, so
around
what?
the majority of those
Black
men in there,
people
and she is
got law
doing what
degrees. They
people
regular.
hired her. She was voted in to fight for the rights of the people in
Okay,
the
what has
district
she
that she
done?
serves in Texas. What else? What should she be doing?
I mean, next week, and we'll both of us will look it up. Next week, we'll come back and have an account of what has she actually
And
done.
she's a junior senator, so I'm a junior
Okay.
representative. So
I mean,
you
all
don't
right.
even have the option to do a whole bunch of stuff the way that things work. You can't
So
come in and
she's
just running.
she just there to run her mouth then, right? If she can't do nothing
She is
but
there
go
to
out there and
fight
run her
for the
mouth and talk.
people. She is fighting for the people who who
Okay.
voted for her to be in that position. I vote my constituents' conscience.
Okay. Well, as much as I dislike Marjorie
Wanna
Green
what-
and
who
believe
who
that
doing
Marjorie
something?
Green is
Who doing something?
as much as I dislike
Name
Marjorie
the person who
Green,
doing something.
wait,
Name the person who
wait.
doing something.
As much as I dislike Marjorie Green and I think she's a racist, and I don't know how she keep getting that seat.
Because
When
she's
it
a
comes
white
to
woman
this,
in a white
when it
area.
comes to this Gulf of America, she's actively participating in getting
Because
that done.
that's where she sits. That's the
All right,
that's
she doing
the committee
something.
she sits on.
Do
You don't even know what
something.
Jasmine Crockett's committee is. You just over here
Okay.
talking shit.
I'm
Not
asking you. I'm asking you. You don't know what it is
black women
either.
they not, and I'm gonna go
I'm saying
away.
you telling me that she ain't doing. You don't know what she doing either. I'm asking you, what is she done? What is she doing?
I'm not in Texas. That's not
Okay.
even I'm worried about the people that's
Right.
doing the stuff in Georgia where I live.
Okay.
Texas ain't got nothing. She over there fighting a
Okay.
big racist, big city in Texas.
Okay.
Big state of
Okay.
Texas,
I'm
not
just trying. I'm just saying.
state of Texas.
I-
That Governor Abbott over there is he about like the one in Mississippi, a hot ass mess. That woman is over there, and it ain't that many black women out over there. It ain't that many black people, period, in Texas represented. So every time she vote, her vote probably means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. But she over there representing, and she.
Oh, whoa! How your vote ain't gonna mean nothing? Y'all trying to get me to vote?
If it's 100 white people and they all vote,
okay,
5 black people, then my vote is not going to move
it's
the
300
needle.
million white people,
But
and
I'm
it's only
there.
100 million black people. But I'm supposed to go vote because my vote count. But her vote don't count, but my vote gonna count. Come on, it's this contradictory. That's all I'm saying.
If you shut up and listen, you would have heard exactly what I said. But instead, you decided that you want to hear something different. And if that's what you want to hear,
no, I want to hear what.
Guess what?
I want to hear what you say. You got a law degree. You got a law degree. I'm gonna shut up and listen.
You told me us with law degrees, we're not smart enough anyway. So
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said just because you got a law degree.
Move on to your next little point. Jasmine Crockett ain't doing that. Michelle Obama sucks. What other thing you gonna talk about?
I didn't say Michelle Obama.
Oh, you
sucks.
did. She need to be the queen. She's standing up.
Yes, you disagree with that?
Boy, hush.
You disagree with that?
I do.
You don't think she should have been there with her man?
I believe my mental health is far more important than me coming over there to sit next to Donald Trump at a damn funeral and walk through and be booed at his inauguration with all the people.
But your man there.
Overthrow the government. My man is a strong black man. He can stand. I have stood with him.
He's stronger with his queen.
He good for them 2 little incidents. 2 little days. I promise.
So is a man not stronger with his queen than he is alone?
I might have been sitting in the limo sucking his to make him stronger. So when he get in there, he good. Baby, I'm not gonna go in there with you, but I got you in this limo. You don't know.
I mean, if she was in the limo, she was in the limo.
I don't know where she was. She could have been in Bora Bora. I don't care. She didn't have to be there if she didn't want to. She has been everywhere she needed to be.
You're exactly right. She's an American citizen. She can do whatever she want to do. I agree with you on that.
It's about he loved her enough to let her not show up.
I ain't mad at
Michelle.
Michelle.
They're breaking up, then they need to do that on that state.
I'm not mad at Michelle. I'm only asking why she went with her man. I ain't mad at her. I'm okay with her not wanting to, stepping up for the people.
I got momentum. Better get in what you need to get in.
I got you. Look, we're gonna take a little break.
My nerves today. I'm enjoying this.
We're gonna take a little break, let Arle cool down a little bit, and we're gonna come back with the new segment.
You need to cool down, honey. Arle's so cool. You call it cool as a cucumber. Cool as the other side of the cooler.
I know you cool, Arle. I'm just saying. That's your cool. Yeah. See, Jam and Cool is the same way.
Yep.
She just be.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, we get back. We got What You Say with Arle and Notty. And we want y'all to chime in too. In the chat. Y'all play along in this game with us. We're gonna read y'all chat, see what these sentences come out to be in a new segment we got called What You Say, right here on the No Show. Stay tuned.
Bottom line, as we enter the new Trump presidency, we have got to remain focused. We cannot panic. No matter how many executive orders he signs, and no matter how many absurd statements he makes, our goal remains the same. We have got to educate, we have got to organize, we've got to put pressure on Congress to do the right things.
Is it too early to tell y'all what I was thinking about yesterday then on this note?
Go ahead. Here we go. Get ready to dump you.
I really thought about this for about an hour yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
2028, man, I'm thinking about running for president of the United States. If I start right now today,
Notty,
if I start my,
you got my support, man.
because
You
guess
got
what
my
I'm gonna
support.
do? I was thinking about a reparations plan. I was thinking about a re-education plan, getting teachers raises. Like
Right.
I really was formulating my whole campaign. And I said, if I start today, in 4 years, will I be ready to be president of the United States of America?
Like I just said, Donald Trump with no experience was president of the United States of America. He's got a good chance of winning again. Hell no. Why not?
Right.
I believe in you. I trust you. I believe in you way more than I do Trump. So
I
why
figure
would I
in
vote
2
for you,
years-
Notty?
What you say, right here on the No Show. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started off because we don't want to waste too much time. Arle, I want to get your 2 words that you would put in these spaces. And y'all on the chat, y'all play along too because we're going to read some of y'all 2 words too. If blank don't get his blank together, it's going to get ugly.
And it got to be a his.
No, it can be it's anything you want to put in there.
If Notty don't get his together, it's gonna get ugly. That's my 2 words. Notty and his poop.
That was hilarious. I like that. I like that. Mine would be if Santa don't get his gifts together, it's gonna get ugly. And I said that because after Christmas, I was seeing grown men get upset with their mamas because their mama got her spouse some and then get his grown butt some. Like, bro, you not a kid no more. Why you too serious about it? But Santa didn't get his gifts together. So if Santa don't get his gifts together, it's gonna get ugly. So I wonder what the people in the chat got for that one.
Y'all come with 2 words, chatters. Let's see. I'm trying to let's see, but it came out a little. Romero. Romero said if Barack don't get his marriage together, it's gonna be trouble.
Hey, I cleared the men out there.
Romero in the chat too. I'm about to fight him next.
Right, so clearly the men out there understand where I'm coming from.
Man, hush.
Barack, get it together, Barack. Yeah, here go the next one.
ATL Vol 404 said if Raheem Morris don't get his offense together,
it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Hey, it's gonna get ugly real fast. Hey, Raheem gotta get his offense and his defense together.
That's what Till Dog said. If Raheem don't get his defense together, it's gonna get ugly.
Oh, it's gonna get
Raheem
ugly.
Morris better get on.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
Till Dog married, but I Dog got you married. Trying to get us all in trouble. I done got heated over here. Lord, now they got me stressed out. My head don't turn on me.
All right, here go this next one right here, Arle. If I put blank in her blank, she will scream.
If I put rat in her room, she will scream. Because I don't
Daddy.
do rats. Lord Jesus, I'm on top of whatever it is.
Right. I remember you was saying you was on top of the counter. You had a little rat. You had to have your daddy.
My daddy had to come save me. Thank God. Who has a birthday coming up in a few weeks. Shout out to Bobby Wilson, my daddy. Thank you, daddy. Because he was like, I don't even know what to do with her at this point. She is lost. That's why Michelle didn't go, because her health was, I was all lost it.
Right. I was that was a good one right there. I was gonna say if I put 50,000 in her mailbox, she will scream. You know, as a surprise, like she don't know if 50,000 in the mailbox, she'll scream. So I wonder what the anybody in the chat had anything on that one.
Who put on trying? Hold on. See, I'm trying to look and see if anybody, if I put, nobody had nothing about if I put what in your
That's good. Maybe they didn't want to put anything. But sometimes all you got to come to your mind is something vulgar, and they want to keep it away. So I ain't mad at them.
Jungle Brothers come sideways with that one. Let me see if you put that one up, Notty. I didn't put that.
I didn't put that one up. They popped the universe. The universe must have did it.
I didn't put that up there. Jungle Brother said if he doesn't get his facts together before he opens his mouth, not with a TH, it's a mouth. It's hard to share this show without getting blocked by my constituents. I know not.
Hey, all you gotta do is tell me where I lied at. You
don't know why Michelle didn't come and
I don't. I didn't say I did. I asked.
Let me tell you who did say something about Jasmine Crockett. Loose Neck said she represents the district he lives in, and she over there doing her thing. So you hush.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody need to tell me what all I did was ask a question. Don't kill me for asking questions. I'm trying to find out the answers. That's all.
FM, you can put what you don't. If you want to put what you down there, FM, he can't put what he want there and stay in the chat.
Right.
You probably can't. I can only imagine. I
don't blank with them blank.
I don't F with them white women. Because they be talking to me. I had to work with one time on this and she tried me so hard. That girl called me. She was my direct. I was her right under her. It was a white man, her, me, and then it was other people under us. And she tried me, and I had to call them back in the office. I was like, "What we're not gonna do?" Because she lied. Then I said, "No, here it is." Right? He said, "Oh, my fault." I said, "No. I need you to use that same energy you used announcing that I had not done what I was supposed to announce that I had done it." She's like, "No, it's no big deal." No, it is. And I had to call them in a meeting. I was like, "Y'all don't understand what it is to be the only black person in here, and y'all talking about I didn't do my job, and everybody looking at me sideways when I did do my job, and you need to go back and correct it." Right? I don't understand. Oh, her name was not Jasmine. I'm looking at her. Jordan. Her name was Jordan Dickerson. Jordan Dickerson.
Okay, call them out. Arle, that's what I be talking about. Call these folks out, man. I'm tired of folks be saying stuff and don't want to call folk out.
All my job. I was going to drag her by her little brunette hair. Drag her. And then I was going to be considered the angry black woman. But she tried me. So I don't F with them white women.
All right. Mine was going to be, I don't laugh with them clowns. And I was talking about Trump, Obama, everybody who in that situation, like they all on the same team at the end of the day, and they just be laughing at the people who believe that they really don't like each other, and it's not true. So I don't laugh with them clowns. I don't know if anybody in the chat if they had something they want to fill in right there.
Oh, Till Dog said, "I don't fool with them AKAs." Thank you, Till Dog. See the glasses.
That's that pink and green, ain't it?
Yes, that's that.
Them girls be so them girls so sadistic. I tell you, I ain't gonna even go where I was gonna go.
Carrie Porter said, "I don't fool with them ninjas." Till Dog said, "I don't F with them Southern Jaguars." Till Dog went to fam. I can't believe Carrie Porter.
Shout out to fam.
With them drink. Let me see. Romero head, "I don't fool with them Trump haters." Oh, Romero's a Trump supporter. Romero, I'm gonna send you and Notty off on an iceberg together. Him, Trump.
Well, I'm not a Trump supporter either. I'm against everybody in the government. My whole thing is,
Younger brother said he don't fool with them Trump supporters.
my whole thing is people need to keep it 100. Either you're a rebel like me who want to see this whole thing burn to the ground, or you need to support your president. Y'all voted for him. Whether you voted for him or not, your peers voted for this man to be in office. You need him to do the best that he can to keep this thing afloat. If he fails, y'all all fail. So y'all need to wish him the best. I'm the one who want chaos and destruction. So he's the best candidate to get that done. I believe he gonna fail miserably.
I think he and Elon Musk gonna get into it.
They might, because Elon Musk got a little sense, whether it look like it or not.
He don't have no sense. He don't have no sense.
Well, he might not. He might just be book smart.
I think I don't know what he is. I don't even know if he's really, I just think you put the right people around you, and then if you got an emerald mind, you got a whole
right. I mean,
mind from the people of Zambia.
Right.
Ain't no white people in Zambia.
You're right. You're correct about that. All the precious stones come from the motherland. We all know that.
Them left and right. And we ain't getting, and they say if we even complain about it,
but what we do?
The French said if they don't continue, they some kind of chocolate over there. It's something Hershey's chocolate. It's a whole story about that.
But what we do, we buy it though for the high. Put on our necks and rap about how cool we are since we got it. All right. So you part of the problem. Don't cry now.
Leave me the blank alone before you go first on this one. I don't have nothing yet. I gotta think.
Okay. Leave me the Home Alone before I leave you. The Home Alone movie. Before I leave you, can I get that Home Alone copy?
This one hard because I don't think you want to say, okay, let me see. Leave me. I mean, the statement is leave me the F alone before I shank you. But let me see what I can say.
That might not be. That's a good one. What you know about a shanking, man?
Thank you.
Oh, you was in that DeKalb County.
I was in Atlanta Public all the time.
Oh, okay. I saw you in the orange suit.
On 3 though.
I saw you in the orange suit, so you had your little shank on.
Orange suit. I had me a little shank.
Right.
Child, if I go to jail, y'all got to come fast. I'm telling y'all now, I'm not gonna make it. So don't let me know.
Yeah, you will. You got that shank on you. You gonna make it. Trust me.
Let me see. Don't leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna tase you. Thank you, Till Dog. Malcolm Brown said, "Don't leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna eat you."
Oh man, damn. Hey, what Donald Trump said? They eating the cats. They eating the dogs.
Right, they eating them in Peoria, in LA. He said, "If you don't leave me the hell alone, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, I'm gonna dog walk you." Mocha said, "If you don't leave me the hell alone, I'm gonna block you. Don't leave me the hell alone before I beat your MF ass." Jungle Brother, I be reading letters.
Hey, Jungle Brother, that one is just, you added too many words to the blanks, man. You only supposed to put one word in the blank.
All of them together. IBYMFA. If you don't leave me cheese home, I'm gonna grate you. For this, if
you don't leave the cheese alone, leave me the cheese alone. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
ATL
we got one more.
Okay, what's the next one?
We got one more. Give me some blank first, then we can be blanks.
Give me some head first, then we can be friends. Give me some money.
Hey, I can dig that.
First. Give me some money first, then we can be.
You know what? I had give me some food first, then we can be full. If you eat by yourself, then you only gonna be full. But if you give me some food first, then we can be full. Mine's is corny.
First, then we can be ready.
Right.
What did Ryan say? I'm trying to see. That's what Ryan said to Tree. I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. Okay, go ahead. Is that the last one?
Right, that's the last one. We gonna Right. What my we appreciate y'all participation. What we want you to do, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, that share button. We finna get ready to get out of here. I want y'all to get y'all 5 questions together so we can do 5 honest answers. You can ask a question to me. You can ask it to Arle. You can ask to both of us. We're going to read 5 questions, and then we're going to get out of here, and we're going to wish y'all the best. So we're just going to take a small
We're going to see
short
y'all
break.
in the morning at 7 a.m.
All right. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with 5 honest answers.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arle?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
All right.
So
5
Teal Dog,
unanswered.
I see a question
Okay.
from Teal Dog 12. 5 honest answers. What is the best Black church congregation in ATL? Oh, I don't know. It depends on what you like. Everybody going to Jamal Bryant's church, but I'm not no Jamal Bryant fan. So mine, Impact Church. And I love my church. And Ryan used to go there when he was here. Doug attends. Tree used to sing on the plane. So we all were at Impact at one time. So United Methodist Church falls under that, but it feels more non-denominational sometimes. I don't know. Notty don't really
Come hang out with me and my partners, man, and have this real conversation. That's church. With 2 or more involved in the name, right. Then that's church right there. So you come holler at me and my folk and get on some of this real conversation. That'll be the best church you never went to in your life.
Romero Head asks, who y'all think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Oh, I'm biased, so I'm riding with Philly. So I'm gonna keep riding with Philly till Philly ain't running no more. So Philadelphia Eagles is my answer. What about you, Arle? What you think?
I don't know who's left because I feel like I didn't watch football this weekend, and Detroit got knocked out, and that's who I was riding with. They got knocked out, and I don't want it to be Kansas City. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with Philly too. But Philly's not.
Yeah, ride with me, man. I ride with you like Trump, man. We ride with JC.
Hey, that's not the same example I ever want to use ever.
Okay.
Because he will turn on you too, just like he rolled with you. He's gonna turn on you. But I'm a Jalen fan, so I could be okay with that. Yep.
Right, Jalen. Cool.
Okay. Mocha Bella asks, who is your secret crush?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I don't
no secret if I tell you, Mocha.
Right. I don't even think I got no secret crush right now.
I might have I don't have a secret. I mean, I've been in love with Prince so long that I don't even know how to love and crush on nobody else. Lord, I need.
But let me ask you this though, because sometimes I do this. I don't know if other men do this, but like I might see a random woman or a cute woman or somebody who cool, and I might think about what it would be like if I was fooling with her. How would that relationship work? And I would go over it in my head. We didn't talk and we had great conversations. We went out on a date. I knocked her down. Then at some point we started getting into arguments, and I see how would she respond if this happened. Like I have relationships play out in my head. And they all be different. Sometimes she just be some chop. I be like, I can't be with her, but she was good.
And you've never met her? You just saw her?
I might have met her. I might have saw her. I might know her. So I'm asking you, do women have that same type of?
I think it depends on how you are. Like I'm a person, but I've met you, and then I might fantasize about what it might be like for us to be together, and then I'm sad if it don't work out that way.
When it don't work out your way in your head,
I guess. Because
I done had some relationships play out in my head where it got emotionally sad at the end. I was like, damn, man, why I had to end like that?
And the poor girl, she done gone on down the street and she
right. Never Never had nothing real with an elf in my life, but in my head, we didn't have a bad breakup.
Right.
That's
Lord
crazy.
have mercy. Y'all see what I'm dealing with? Y'all want with me.
Right.
Mocha Bella, I gotta think about that because I don't know who I need to find me a crush. Cause I'm a Pisces. Sometimes we like people and then we don't like them right quick. I used to have a crush on this priest, but I cannot say that is terrible. So moving on. Anyway, Jungle Brother is funny. His question 1 through 10. What's your stress level when talking politics with Notty? 12. It'd be off the charts because Notty it's like he know if he know you aggravated, he gonna be more aggravating.
I'm only asking questions.
Don't be no questions. You are making assertions when you start talking about she ain't done nothing over there. I don't even know what she did.
I don't know what she did. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna find out what Jasmine Crockett has done besides do her neck like this when she talking to white folk. That's all. I'm gonna find out though. ATL Vol 404. Now that who's going to be your VP? Well, Arle already said she ain't gonna be my VP, so that's out the door.
I think didn't you say Doug?
No, Doug
said he was gonna be the VP.
No, Doug ain't gonna be my VP. That ain't happening.
Okay.
No. I would have Ryan be my VP before I have Doug be my VP. But but you know, it's probably the first time in history, you know. I might let my mama be my vice president.
Because I thought that was what was discussed at one point too. She gonna keep you together.
Yeah, I might let my mama come. My mama, you know, this lady, y'all think I'm something. This lady is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna get stuff done. You know, and it's like ties, like Trump got ties and he got all this pull. My mama got ties and she got pull, and things gonna get done by hook or crook. So I might have to take my mom's up there to be my vice president. If they, you know, they might not even let her be the vice president. Then I got to pick somebody else. So I don't know. I might not even met my vice president yet. We'll see.
Laugh out loud. Mocha said Doug might forget he was the VP.
Right.
Oh, Lord. Jungle Brother. All day, every day I be disbarred, all of this stuff. Now they're going to
Well, you already said you got too many skeletons in your closet.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but I mean, hell, if he could have skeletons, if the current president could be all, but I'm a black woman. It's a different rule for me. It's a different rule for me. So let me not act.
I'm gonna have skeletons in my closet. They gonna, but the thing is, if you get out in front of your skeletons first, then nobody can pull them out for you. So I'm one who will get out in front of mine right off the rip. This what I did. This what I done. This what I said. This what I was thinking at the time. Okay, now let's move forward.
Yeah.
So, but I think that was our last one. Okay, last
one. Lucinek asked if I'm driving and flying back and forth between Atlanta and New Orleans. I am doing both. So I flew down. Then my mama left me a car. Then I flew back and forth a couple of times. Then I drove the car back. The last time I went, I drove down there. I hope to fly down there when I have to go in another few weeks. I hope, because that drive be hurt. It's not that. How far is it from Dallas? I think it's 8 hours, Dallas to New Orleans.
And we ain't even talking about you. You ain't even talked about you also between Atlanta and New Orleans. You hit Mississippi for a little bit.
Yep.
Head back.
Go gig somewhere right quick, child. I'm trying to. I gotta make some munties. The Georgia Power don't care nothing about my child and hurt himself, and they don't care nothing about me. Having to do nothing. They don't give a flippity. They called me asking for that money. I'm sorry to hear about that. But
you know what we call that, right?
What?
We call that cross country pimping.
Oh, that's what I be doing.
Cross country pimping, man.
Straight out of Memphis, man.
Right.
Memphis. Shout out to all my Bacchus family.
Shout out to Memphis.
Memphis. I ain't seen Creole Indian. I think we said we were related. Yeah.
Creole Indian. That's your cousin, ain't it?
Yep. Creole Indian is my cousin.
Shout out to Creole. Shout out to Creole. Yeah. Well, this has been fun. That hour went by real fast.
We knew
it so much to unpack.
Notty over there in the dog. He ain't talk. He told him he ain't done what he supposed to either.
Yeah, hey man, them folks ain't playing. Them folks is not playing.
Cut it out.
Them folks is not playing. But we appreciate y'all for stopping by, chiming in, participating. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share with somebody. Let them know you know, right here on the No Show, we keep it 100. And
100.
y'all can see Arle in the morning on the 2 Live Stews.
I'm gonna put on clothes.
She got a good Arlewood report. I know because we had some stuff we was gonna talk about today that she gonna get to in the morning. And of course, I got the Funky Four, which I'm gonna get into. And I'm very interested tomorrow because Doug, they gonna talk a little bit about the Trump inauguration. Of course, they ain't gonna see things like I see it. So if they come ask me what I think, I'm just gonna ruffle some. I'm gonna ruffle some old feathers. Y'all already know how I go. So, but we appreciate y'all.
Said, Daddy, you're doing too much.
No, that's Arle. That's Arle's segment.
No,
they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Said that's you.
Yeah, Mero is a hater though.
Yeah.
We already know.
Y'all both. Y'all.
No,
Anyway.
he a real hater. He a Trump supporter. I ain't no Trump supporter like him. So
Romero.
Take it for what it's worth.
See y'all in the morning. Thank you for hanging out Know It Alls on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network with Notty and Arle on No Show. See y'all next Wednesday and see you in the morning for 2 Live Stews.
And make sure that y'all sisters stand by your man.
Boy, get off this damn thing. Go on somewhere.